What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another tutorial. You already read by the title. Today we are going to be revamping this short wig, and I'm starting with water because I'm trying to detangle it. So we're going to use water to make it a little bit softer, and then going with our brush and then we detangle. Before I begin detangling it, I'm going to section it off, so it's going to make the detangling process a little bit easier. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to part it into different sections and proceed from there. I've had this wig for a very long time. It's what I was wearing when I first got into school, and I just stopped wearing it. But recently I saw it and I didn't want to throw it away because the hair was still good. So I decided to revamp it, and I'm taking you guys with me on this entire revamping process. So I hope you guys really find this helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure you keep watching. Now I'm spraying water on the brush because I don't want the hair to be too wet, so I don't want too much water to get on the hair. So I'm spraying it on the brush to just make detangling easier without actually wetting my entire hair. So our hair is completely detangled here, and now we are going to wash it. I know the water you're seeing right now has vapor, but trust me, it's not as hot as it seems. It's actually lukewarm water, and we're using lukewarm because we're not trying to ruin our hair. So now I'm going to add shampoo, and just a very tiny amount, and I'm going to bubble it and keep our hair in it for about 30 minutes. So our hair has been in that water for a while now. I'm not really sure it was 30 minutes. It could have passed it. I mean, who's counting? But now we are going to wash it properly with our shampoo. So our hair is squeaky clean here, and I'm just going to rinse out the shampoo and continue with the rest of the revamping procedure. So this is what our hair looks like right now, and we're going to deep condition it. I made a mixture, and I'm not sharing the recipe just yet because it was my first time doing it, and I'm not really sure it's something I want to put out there yet. So for now, I wouldn't be putting out this DIY recipe, but we're just going to deep condition our hair. Make sure to apply the deep conditioner through the entire length of the wig and proceed. You can use any deep conditioner you have. It really doesn't matter if it's DIY or it's store-bought. What matters is the deep conditioner can bring your wig back to life. So I'm done applying the deep conditioner to the entire length of this wig, and I'm just going to put it inside this Ziploc bag for the deep conditioner to marinate properly and get to do its work in the hair. Now, because of the holes in my Ziploc bag, I'm going to wrap it in a plastic bag again before I put it into hot water, just so it doesn't suck up all the water from the buckets. So here we'll be putting our wig into this hot water and we'll cover it. And this is because deep conditioning works very well. It works better when heat is applied. After about an hour, we are taking out our wig, and trust me, it looks good. It feels juicy, it feels soft, and we're just going to rinse out the conditioner. But we're not going to use hot water, so we'll make sure to dilute our water, the water that was already in the bucket. Yes, it's not still as hot as it was initially, but we are not trying to rip our wig off of the nutrients it has already absorbed from the deep conditioner. So we'll make sure to mix it a little bit with cold water, and then we'll just rinse it off. When rinsing out our deep conditioner, we'll make sure not to dunk our hair into the water, because this can make it tangle up really quickly and it's just going to ruin all the efforts we've put so far. So we're just going to hold it up a few inches from the water and use our brush and our hands to bring the water up to rinse it out. And when we are done, we just use a good clean t-shirt to dry it a little bit. Here we are detangling it a little bit more before we let it air dry, just so that we don't get caught with any knots or tangles when we are trying to style our hair. So this is our hair after I've let it air dry, and I'm just going to detangle it even more because drying caused a little bit of tangles and knots here and there. So we are just going to detangle it a little bit more, and after then we proceed into styling. So this is the leave-in conditioner I'm going to use on this wig. I use it on my natural hair and it feels really good. It makes my hair soft, so it's basically going to do the same thing for this wig. And this is the coil cream I'm going to be using. I basically just apply both the leave-in conditioner and the coil cream to a particular section, and then I use a flexi rod to just roll it up. And that's exactly what we are going to do to the entire wig. So I'm done installing the flexi rods into the hair, and I'm just going to let it dry and stay overnight. Actually, it stayed 2 nights, but it doesn't have to stay that long. Once it's dry, you're ready to go. And here I'm just unraveling it, and check out these curls. It's actually a lot tighter than I expected, but it is very functional. And this is just my pretty self getting ready to style this thing, and trust me, we are going to kill it. So here I'm unraveling the coils, to make it look fuller and bigger, and I try to separate it where it naturally separates so I don't cause too much frizz. And I know the frizz like gives it a more bohemian type of vibe, but we're just trying to reduce it a little bit, and I'm getting ready to style it. So this is actually a little bit funny because I look so much like my mom here. This is giving me complete 90s vibe. So here I'm just going to pin one side of my head to give it a certain look, and you're going to see it in a minute. Yeah, so this is the look. It's not too flattering and it's not really my style, but it's functional. But you can take it a little bit further and pin it backwards a little bit more. Now this is more of something that I will be able to rock, because one side of my hair feels completely flat and the other like feels elevated and has hair like pouring in front. So I can definitely rock this, and it's actually really beautiful. But let's go to the main style, the real uptown funk of this entire video. So this is it, guys. This is how I've always worn this wig, and I'm going to continue wearing it like this. Sure, I can switch it up once in a while, but this is basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned a thing or two. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below. I love and appreciate you guys. Deuces.